Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your November 2021 Tarot Scope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, my readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant sign. So whether you're a sun, moon or rising sign Saggy, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer, more complete picture of how they're going to speak to you. With that said, remember they are general readings. Not everything is going to resonate with everybody, and that is just fine. You should always use your own discernment. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So for your key, there is no key to the week, because this is for the month of November. So if you haven't got yours yet, the 2022 tarot scopes are up and out there for your purchasing pleasure. So I worked really hard on these. There's none of them that is under at least 90 minutes long. Some of them are much longer than that. This year I will be charging for them. I'm sorry if that disappoints anybody, but like I said, I put my heart and soul into these and I really hope that you enjoy them. So you're going to be getting a numerology overview, an overview for your sign. You're going to get a tarot 12-month breakdown and the eclipses and the astrology of your moon. So trust me, you're getting a whole bunch of goodies in there. Now, that being said, you can get one for $4.99. You can get three, so your sun, moon and ascendant for $12.97, or you can get the bundle of all 12 for $24.99. So hit the link in the description box below and I'll put one of those little floating things on the video somewhere. All right, so for your actions and interactions with the world at large over the course of November, and I just want to say as well, happy damn birthday to ya. If you are celebrating your solar return this month, I truly hope you have an amazing day. Remember to fill the day of your solar return with a little bit of everything that you want this entire year ahead to have in it for you. For your actions and options, you have the Empress card. All right, nice. So I think in a lot of ways, I mean, I would say this month you really are focused on enjoying yourself and not like, oh, that's it, I just want to party and kick back and let loose. Although there's probably going to be a bit of that as well. But this is really, I think in a lot of ways, it's about you getting to grips with what it is that you really need, right? This is about you really fulfilling those personal needs. And in a lot of ways, your actions are geared towards this month, how to get the most out of what it is that you have already, how to increase the yield of what you're getting from your life. And more importantly, how to it's like this month, you want to squeeze all of the juice out of life, right? You know, when they say that, I can't remember the guy, but the quote was, I want to suck the marrow out of the bones of life. This is very much that, right? And the Empress basically says that what is enjoyable, what fulfills and nourishes and nurtures you are the things that you're looking for, as well as creating an experience of abundance. We're not just talking about, okay, I want to get rich, I want more money. We're talking about the experience of having everything that you need, the experience of having all of the wonders and the joys that you can have out of life, with life, from life, through life, in life. I really like this for you. The other thing is as well, it suggests that you are very focused on the external experience of life at this moment in time. So this could be your home, it could be your physical body, it could be your diet, it could be the connections that you have, the relationship that you're in, all of the above. For your money and materials this month, you have the King of Wands, right? So that's an interesting one for money, because it suggests that through being who you are, right, through your authentic self, this is about you cultivating some aspect of yourself that you believe is marketable or profitable, and thinking about ways that you can put this out into the world. It doesn't have to be a YouTube channel. It could be creating a course and selling that. It could be doing some sort of public speaking. It falls right next to the Empress. So this suggests that it will be something quite practical, right? So this is about you figuring out what are your skills, what is your message, and how can you present those to the world in a way that feels authentic, but more importantly, in a way that speaks deeply to who you truly are. The thing that I often say when the King of Wands shows up, sorry, gosh, when the King of Wands shows up for anybody, I often say to them, It's time for you to come out from behind the curtain now, right? No more can you be in obscurity. You can't be behind the scenes calling the shots. This is the Wizard of Oz moment, right? It's where the curtain is pulled back. And the beauty of this is you're a Sagittarius. So what's being revealed is this wonderful, smart person who's got bags of integrity and shitloads of guts, right? Probably not the best things to put together in a sentence, but whatever. This is, this is about revealing the best of who you are and finding a way to put that forward that becomes lucrative for you. Now, an opportunity could come through another fire sign person or something about you, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person. It's with the King of Wands, so it's usually a guy, but it doesn't have to be. Through another fire sign, in some way, shape or form, you could be presented to the world. Through another fire sign, you could be maybe putting a collaboration together or working on a project that is now ready to see the light of day. This is actually really exciting. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, I love this card for physical health because it gives you a lot of passion, a lot of vigor. This could be a great month to be working on your physique, to be working on your body, to be working on, getting yourself, fit, healthy and presentable, and not, in the sense of like, I've got to do this so that I look good. It's like, that's the byproduct, right? This is about really not only getting the most out of life and that experience of abundance, but how do I get the most out of myself, right? So I like this for you. It looks like you guys are doing some terraforming, but on a lifescape. For your communications and conversations, you have the star card. Sorry, there's a bang in the background there. I was like, what's going on here? You've got the star card, right? So this is lovely. The first thing that I want to say to you is this month, far and wide, communicate with everyone and anybody that will listen, right? It could be that some opportunity shows up for you to get a message out there in some way, shape or form. Maybe some of you are thinking about doing some form of digital marketing. Maybe some of you are thinking about doing something on the web with the internet, finding ways to communicate something. So this could be really, really nice. I think in a lot of ways it could be, you getting, or maybe even creating a network of some sort. Maybe you're tapping into a network, or maybe you're creating a network of some kind, which I think could be really good for you. The star card with communication suggests a lot of online stuff, but it also suggests that you are connecting with like minds and souls, connecting with people that really get you, and more importantly, people that you really resonate with, people that are on your wavelength. And it suggests that whatever connections or communications are coming in this month, they're likely to be around for a while to come. It's not like a here and now and done sort of energy. It's like a toolkit that's going to unpack over time. And then for your love and relations, you've got the Chariot card. This is really nice. So for those of you that are partnered, married or in long-term commitments, you could be traveling this month. Totally possible. For some of you, you might be traveling quite far as well. Usually the star card with the Chariot card, that can be like long distance travel. So it's very, very possible. You could be interacting with people on an international level for some reason. For those of you that are single, what I like about this as well, so specifically for those of you that have had challenges in your relationships, you'll know if I'm talking to you, this isn't for everybody. But for those of you that have, this month, it really does look like you're turning a corner in the best sense, right? Which is really, really nice. For those of you that are single, I kind of like this. I think if you are connecting with anyone, it's not going to be somebody that's close to you. If it is somebody that you meet in your local area, they'll just be passing through. So maybe, I don't know, you go to the big superstore in your town and you meet somebody and they're literally just there for the day, or they had to stop because they were busting for the toilet. It's like one of those synchronistic moments that shows up for you. It could just as easily be that if you are connecting with someone this month, maybe it's online, and one of the ways that you could characterize this person is they're really going to challenge some of your own beliefs. They're going to make you think outside of the box of what you think is possible or probable. All right, so for your weeks of the month, you have, for the first week of November, you have the Fool card. New things, places, people, and energies. I love this, right? Especially with the Empress. That could be some sort of spontaneous blessing that shows up for you. It could be some really great news that comes through a woman in your life or women in your life. It could just as easily be a spontaneous change to your image that you've been contemplating for some time. Remember, on the 17th of November, Venus is going to go into shadow. So from here on in, I mean, probably no. I mean, she doesn't go retrograde. And yes, I'm sorry, I'm one of those annoying people that personifies planets. But yeah, Lady Venus doesn't go retrograde until... She doesn't properly go retrograde until December the 19th, right? So you've got time. But even when she's in shadow, just be careful about anything that you're doing on that cosmetic level, because it might not be 100% exactly what you want. All right, so just, and I've got some stuff happening soon, so I'm like, ooh, what kind of results am I going to get? But I'm sure it will be fine. All right, for your second week of the month, you have the Emperor. So an Aries man may feature for you this week, right? So remember the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius male, coupled with the Emperor card. Literally an Aries man might feature for you in some way, shape or form. And this could be somebody that helps you get ahead financially, maybe somebody that you have that helps you meet a goal, or maybe somebody that helps you get something out there into the world. I actually really like this. It could be somebody that's into sales, somebody that's into marketing. Maybe it's even as well a personal trainer for some of you. Like, there's something here where somebody's helping you do something that is going to further your goals, your ends, and possibly even your means as well. For your third week of the month, you've got the Moon card with the Star card. I will say to you, this third week of the month, as we come into Sagittarius season, please be careful about the information that you take on board from social media around this time, and be even more careful about the information that you put out into the world on social media at this time. The reason being is how you mean it. It might be misconstrued. This could also be a time as well, if you are doing anything in a marketing sense, this third week of the month, just be really careful. If you've been with me long enough, if you're on any of my other social media, you know I had somebody, clone my account. They were sending all kinds of random messages to people and stuff. I know it's not just me, it's happening to all people in these fields, and I feel really bad about a lot of it, because it's just, and it's so stressful, because I don't care so much about me. I care about the people that follow me and anything that might happen to them in my name. That's the thing that really freaked me out. But just be careful this third week of the month. If you've got anything in the digital sphere like I have, be careful, because you might face something like that. And then for the fourth week of the month, you've got the High Priestess and the Chariot. This is very interesting. There's a lot of lunar energy in this last part of the month, which makes total sense. We'll get to that in a moment. You've got the Moon card, you've got the High Priestess, and you've got the Chariot. Both of these cards carry a lunar or Cancerian energy. And then you've got the Moon, even though it's ruled by Pisces in the tarot, it's still lunar energy. And I find this very, very interesting. Remember, this is hidden things revealed. It could also be, because you've got it with the Chariot card, this may be a journey that you have to take in secret. All right, so this fourth week of the month, maybe you're having to do something on the hush or on the low, or sort of, the other thing is, it looks like you're safe. I don't see there's any problems or issues, but I am seeing something take place at night here, and I'm not quite sure what it is. It may be that the journey or the travel that some of you have to take spontaneously, or this hidden journey that you're taking, maybe it's a journey that you take at night. Very, very possible. All right, for your new moon in the sign of Scorpio, you've got the Gate 21 and Control. And the funny thing about this card is, it's not about, being controlled from the outside or anything like that. It's about learning to relinquish control. Now, this new moon in Scorpio is going to be happening, especially for your ascendant persons that are ascendant Sagittarians. This is in your 12th house, right? Anything that happens in the 12th house can be intense, right? And remember, this is new starts, fresh beginnings, because it's a new moon. But it's also a dark moon, right? And anything that happens in the 12th house that is dark or hidden can be quite intense. And the fact that you've got the High Priestess in this reading at all does, and you know, it's not going to be the time of the new moon for sure, but there's some intensity there for sure. Now, as we get into November the 19th, we are going to have the first of the eclipses in the Taurus Scorpio axis, and then obviously on the December the 4th, you're going to have the final one in Sagittarius that will see us completely saying goodbye to the eclipses in your signs, which I'm sure a lot of you are very, very happy with at this point. So for that Taurus eclipse, you have the gate 50 and responsibility. I see this card very much more about integrity than responsibility. And I kind of get the feeling that for a lot of you, something about your integrity is going to be revealed. This might be something that you've done in secret for somebody, something that you've done for someone that is, you know, something that was really kind or something that was really thoughtful, and you know, you didn't expect anything for it, you didn't ask for anything for it, and something like this is revealed about you. Now, because it is the responsibility card, and I gotta say, I do feel like this is a very fertile month for a lot of you. So if that's not an experience that you want, you know, handle that. And then the other thing as well with this card, it's about the herd, right? So who is your herd? Who are the people in your tribe, in your herd, in your, you know, I can't put it any other way because that's how it feels to me. I find that really intriguing as well, because it reminds me of, like, I don't know if you've ever seen Ice Age, you know, and Sid says, I don't know about you, but we're the weirdest herd I've ever seen. And it's a really sweet moment because, yes, they're all from, you know, the completely different species of animal, but when they come together, there's something really wonderful about this amalgamation of people that has been formed. And I think this full moon is really going to highlight that to you, where maybe you've got a hybrid tribe now, but it really is tribe, you know. I don't know why, I feel like this could be really, really nice for you. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic month. I truly hope you have a wonderful birthday. Take care, and I'll see you soon.